I tried a bunch of other sports when I was a kid. My parents were like, oh, so do you think you want to do gymnastics again? Or, do you want to try something else? I was like, oh, well, I don't know. They're like, do you want to try swimming? And I was like, oh, sure. Yeah, I want to try swimming. My mom looked up clubs and I ended up signing up and trying out. I swam with that club for 10 years. Even growing up, you get to know your coaches even more. And then those relationships that you build with your teammates are so cool. It's like you get to have a second family.
Katelyn has a fabulous personality and I wouldn't trade her for anything.
My favorite thing about Katelyn is she tells me details when she gives me instructions.
Katelyn, I like how you never give up on us.
My favorite thing about Coach Katelyn is that she's always nice and she's just a really good coach.
One of my favorite moments was the summer between my sophomore and junior year of high school. I swam an open water 5K. And there were only 6 of us that went to swim it, and it was an 8-hour drive to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it was the best trip. We had so much fun. And getting to swim a 5K in a lake too was so cool. I would deal with the loss by kind of using it as motivation. Either if it happened at the end of the season, I would use it for motivation and for goal setting, for the next season. Or if it was, at a meet in the middle of the season, using it, oh, this week, I'm really gonna focus on my turns because that's where I seem to lose time.
She pushes as hard as she can, but still somehow makes it fun.
And she knows what's best for everybody, and she modifies the workouts to fit what everybody needs.
She can help with improving strokes and ways to help with injuries as well. Also understands current slang, unlike Bandy and Mason.
She is still swimming and because she does freestyle like me.
She always makes sure I do my strokes properly and she also makes it fun.
She is still a swimmer, so she always knows what's good for us and what's not.
I was kind of always interested in coaching. I just started to get interested in how do training cycles work, and I would ask questions to my coaches, and eventually as I got older, they started involving me in the process of writing practices in the way that a training cycle runs. I asked my coach from home if I could coach the summer before I came to Simpson. So cool to get to learn from the coaches that coached me and get to see even more of the behind the scenes of how they're preparing practices for us and how much they're helping us. It's definitely interesting right now to be both a coach and a swimmer because, I get done coaching and I immediately get in the water. As a teammate, you're motivating your teammates, everybody's hyping each other up. It's a much different experience when you're a coach. You get to see the way that everything gets planned out, and that's really cool for me to get to make all the connections and then now even make more connections in my own practice.
She always knows how much to push you and can always help you with whatever it is.
She's really good about letting us have our fun and, just kind of be ourselves while keeping us on track. I also really enjoy talking with her.
Katelyn, we've loved watching you grow and progress in swimming. We're so proud of the hard work and determination you've put into it. It's been fun cheering you on as a swimmer and now with you as a coach.
Most of all, the desire that you have to share your gifts with others and help them succeed. Great job, kiddo.
We love you. Swim fast.
Getting to train the distance swimmers, it's so fun for me because I swam distance for so long, and getting to write practices and hype them up and say, you know what, I know this sucks because I've done this set 1,000 times, but we're gonna do it and it's gonna help us because of this. I want to be remembered as somebody who cares about the swimmer as a whole. I don't just care that you come in and you work hard, how school's going and how you're balancing your school and your other activities in swimming. I want to know how the choir concert went or the play went, the other activities that are also shaping you as a person and a human being. That's really important to me, is seeing how well-rounded our swimmers are and how involved they are and really helping to foster that.